Hey, what's going on? I'm Silvio Perez. I'm the founder of AdConversion. We teach B2B marketers how to scale paid ads with free B2B advertising courses taught by the world's best practitioners. And in this quick tutorial, I want to show you the top 5 Twitter ads retargeting segments that you can leverage that we've had the most success with. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this article that I'm reviewing is part of a huge blueprint that we created on how to build a multi-channel B2B retargeting strategy, and you can check it out in the description box down below. And then we have a lot of videos in this playlist that are covering on how to actually execute a multi-channel strategy. So I definitely recommend that you check that out as well. But anywho, let's go through it. So we've got 5 key retargeting segments. By no means is this an exhaustive list. You can come up with other creative solutions on ways to retarget on Twitter, or I should say X, because they changed the name. It's got to be something to get used to. Everyone's changing their name, right? We got Meta, who Facebook changed to Meta. Now we've got Twitter, who's X. It's all over the place. But anyways, here are the top 5. We've got all website visitors. The big thing I want to call out here is you can't segment by time frame, unfortunately, with audiences on Twitter. You can do that on other platforms, and we recommend segmenting your retargeting audiences by cohort of time, so like 30, 90, 180. But for Twitter or X, it's just not the case right now. So it's got to be all time. So anyone that visited your website, any video viewers, so you can actually retarget video viewers. It's a little bit hard to find, so I'll show you in a second how to do it. But you're going to want to make sure you're retargeting video viewers. You can build an insane retargeting audience based on video viewers, which is really cool. You're going to want to retarget anyone that has seen your tweets. So one of the really cool things about Twitter ads is you have the ability to retarget based on impression, not click. Impression, which is insane because most platforms don't allow you to build a retargeting audience just based on impression being served. There has to be some sort of engagement, right? They clicked on your ad, they watched your video, they went to your Facebook page, etc. That's really cool, and I'll show you how that looks in a second. Anyone that's following your Twitter profile or your X profile, that's another great one. And then lastly, anyone that has visited your high intent pages. So that could be something like anyone that's visited your pricing page, your demo page, your trial page, maybe even your case study page if you have a lot of confidence in it. But essentially, you're trying to get these people back to complete the thing that they were thinking about doing in the first place. So if somebody went to my trial page, I'll create a campaign trying to retarget those individuals, and then I'll show them ads trying to convince them to give us a shot and actually sign up for the free trial and finish it. You can almost think of it as e-commerce with abandoned cart. So let's hop into the Twitter Ads Manager here and show you what it looks like building these audience segments. So you're going to navigate here to tools, audiences, and then you're going to click create an audience, and you're going to see all of these different available options. So for the focus of this video, we're going to do web activity to start, and I'm going to click next here, and I'm going to give this audience a name. So I always name my retargeting audiences with remarketing first, and then I'll name the segment and then the time frame. So in this case, because I can't segment by time frame, but usually I'll do 30 or 90 or 180. I'll just leave it blank because it's all time. And then that's it. I would do it based on anyone that visited my site. I'll confirm this, create the audience, and that's it. We've got our all visits audience, all website visitors. I would repeat this process for each one. So instead of all website visitors, maybe I want to do anyone that visited my high intent pages. Then I can do a condition of people who visited specific pages containing, let's say, pricing as an example. I can create that, or anyone that went to my demo page, etc. Just going back to this, that'll cover your visitor audiences, so the all website visitors, and then the bouncer audience. As far as people who saw your tweets or followed your profile or watched your video, if you come here into Twitter, you're going to notice that's not very obvious on how to create. You don't see anything here around videos. You don't see anything here around followers. So the way you do it, it's a little bit buried, is you're going to have to create a campaign. I always create a campaign with the advanced option, so you have all of the options available to you. But essentially, you're going to create the campaign, you're going to choose the objective, and then in the ad group, when you're actually choosing your targeting, just scroll all the way down and past audiences. This is where you can add your custom audiences. Scroll down a little bit further, and you're going to see this here under additional options. It's going to say retarget people who are saw or engage with your past posts. So I'm going to click on that, and then you're going to see we have the ability to retarget people who saw your tweets or people who saw and engaged with your tweets. So this is what I meant by retargeting based on impression, which is pretty remarkable. So you can have it based on organic tweets, or what you can do is tweets from specific campaigns, and you can actually target past campaigns that you ran, and then you can retarget people who engage with those tweets, which is really cool. For the sake of retargeting, I'm talking about anybody that's engaging with your organic tweets, which is really cool. In addition to that, I mentioned retargeting people that followed your profile. So you see this little option here, also target followers of @SilvioPPC. Shout out to my Twitter handle if you want to follow me. I'm not very active on Twitter, but I highly recommend following me on LinkedIn. I post there pretty consistently. But you can see now I can retarget folks that are following me, which is really cool. Now for video viewers, what you'd have to do is you're going to have to switch this from people who saw your tweets to people who saw and engaged with your tweets. And then under the engagement type, you're going to switch this to video views. So this is where you can do, going back to the article, we can do folks that watched 50 to 100%. So we can do anyone that watched half of the video or anybody that watched the entire video. I do not recommend just the general video views one. It's not going to be quality enough. So at least them watching half of the video or the whole video is really the way to go, especially when you have small videos, less than 15-second duration. It's not really going to make the difference. So we want engaged viewers. Anywho, this is how you would do it. And that is it. That's how you build these different X retargeting segments. As you can see, these are a little bit hidden and buried. So I hope this was helpful for you to see how you could do it. And that is all for this video. If you found value from it, then you're definitely going to want to check out the article in the description box down below and the playlist that this video is a part of, where I'm showing you how to build all these different retargeting segments and this entire multi-channel retargeting strategy across Meta, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. And I show you everything from setup all the way to execution. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one.